All right, good Thursday evening, everyone. Instead of weather for Weather Geeks this evening, which typically is a pretty long video that looks at the short range and the long range, we're going to do a few short videos this evening that will bring us up to speed on what's going on with the rain coming in and the possibility of some heavier showers and even thunder later on this evening. First things first, here at the top of the hour at 7 o'clock, we had a gust to 44 miles per hour at the Youngstown Warren Airport. It gusted to 46 up in Cleveland at Hopkins Airport. So it's already windy out there, and we haven't even had any gusty showers pushed through just yet. Of course, the other big story today is the temperature. New record high today, 73 degrees today, breaking the old record by a degree. And here it's 7:20 in the evening. It's about sunset, and we're still pretty close to 70. Here's a broad view showing our low-pressure system tracking across Toledo and Detroit this evening, dragging a cold front east. The cold air is wrapping in behind this, and it's snowing in Chicago and Milwaukee and Green Bay this evening. Let's take a look at Storm Tracker 21 here around our viewing area. Now, I was just outside about 5 minutes ago. It's not doing much more than sprinkling in downtown Youngstown. The bark is a little worse than the bite here. Got some dry air in the lowest 1,000 feet or so of the atmosphere that's causing some of this rain falling out of the clouds to go away or be diminished, I should say, before it reaches the ground. So it's raining real lightly or just sprinkling in a lot of the region. But off to the west, this is the line that we're going to keep a close eye on. Now, this looks really impressive on the radar, but there's actually no lightning being detected with this. It is a gusty band of showers, though, with some downpours. And this is what we call shallow convection. The storm clouds only are up to about, as you can see here, about 20,000 feet as we take a 3D look at this. And when clouds only get to 15, 20,000 feet, you have a hard time getting much lightning and thunder to get going. It'll be hard to squeeze out any hail out of this. But certainly there's some wind associated with this, and some downpours as well. Let me bring up the Cleveland velocity product here, and I'll zoom back out and then kind of refocus. See what the winds are doing with this band of heavy showers west of Cleveland. We're getting some gusts in here up to 45, 50 miles per hour, below severe limits, which technically mean 58 miles per hour, but still some strong winds being detected by the radar. So this line does mean some business, despite it not being a real tall type of storm, and there's not much thunder and lightning with it. Here's a quick loop showing the last hour. This is moving at about 40 miles per hour off to the east. So Cleveland and Mansfield, the I-71 corridor, getting it over the next half an hour or so, and this will put it on track to arrive here later on this evening. In fact, let's stop the motion on this, and I'll do a quickie storm track, kind of a ballpark estimate here. Assuming the 40 mile per hour speed continues, we can expect this heavier band to push through maybe in a couple of hours. We're talking about mid to late evening across the viewing area. So if the present speed were to continue, that's kind of what we can expect. Here's a look at our high-res Futurecast model. It has this band a little slower than we just showed. Closer to 11 is what the high-res model here shows. So it might have it trying to slow down a little bit, but nonetheless, we'll get a hard downpour and some gusty winds late this evening, right in time for 21 News at 11. And then leftover showers overnight, and as we kick off tomorrow, this could be rain or even a wet snow shower around to kick off the day. Temperatures will be falling down to around 40 at daybreak, and it won't get much warmer than that by the end of the day tomorrow. So severe weather risk remains pretty low overall. I can't rule out a damaging wind gust. I can't rule out a gust to 60 in this thin band that could cause some minor damage, but it's a low-end chance. I think there'll be some common gusts to 40, maybe even 50, but typically that's not quite enough to cause a lot of widespread problems. All right, more updates here on social media throughout the evening, and a full update coming up tonight on 21 News at 11.